Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Happy One Piece Day. This is Chewy891 here to do a review of Chapter One Piece 9. One Piece Chapter 987. Um, awesome chapter, man. Great way to start my Friday morning. This is my second review of a One Piece chapter. I did one back in the day, a couple years ago, actually, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I was doing a Dressrosa arc, and I never consistently went into to go. I never reviewed after that. I did one, and I was done. But now, with One Piece getting in its final stages, not that it's in its final arc now, but the report that came out that One Piece is in its final stages. I'm thinking the series might end in 5 years. So I'm like, what better time than now than to start reviewing this series and talk about it till the end, right? With that being said, awesome chapter. Love this chapter a lot. The dialogue was really good. The pacing was really good. Set up a few matchups that I'm excited about. That I had. I was gonna go do a matchups video, and I should have done it sooner. I'll just say that. And I didn't do it anytime. And I didn't do it sooner. I read the spoilers, and I'm like, oh man, if I release this now, people are gonna think I just piggybacked off the spoilers. So that's fine. But I'm happy that two of them got confirmed. One is YAMATO versus ULTI. The other is Kaido versus the Red Scabbards. I'm excited for both matchups. I think they're both going to be fun. I think they're both going to be good. I think just the Red Scabbards fighting Kaido is going to be amazing. Granted, I know it's just a setup to get Luffy and to fight Kaido. And I think this is Oda's way to weaken Kaido, so Luffy and them can go in and finish him off. I know in the past there were reports saying that Oda was having a hard time finding a way to beat Kaido. I think this is a really good way to do it. At least soften him up, right? I do think what's going to happen in that is I think Kaido will obviously beat the Red Scabbards, right? And I think Kinemon might be sacrificed. I think there's an opportunity here for one of the Red Scabbards to in this battle be kick the bucket. Unfortunately, I think Kinemon will be the best one. I think what'll happen is there'll be something at the end where Kaido's doing an attack and the Red Scabbards are in danger, and then Kinemon takes the blast, and I think he unfortunately dies in a great way. And like I said, it'll boost Luffy, boost the rest of them, and then they'll go on to finish Kaido. Anyway, let's go into that's just what my thoughts are there. Yamato versus Ulti. I think Yamato will just beat Ulti. It'll be a fun match, headbutt versus versus the club, and I think Yamato will just take that. Other matchups I see happening, obviously King versus Zoro, Queen versus Sanji, Jinbei versus Jack. That would be fun. Fishman on Fishman. And the rest, and I have Law versus X Drake. The rest I have to really think about, but those are the ones that I picked out. I think that's what's gonna happen. Anyway, about the chapter. So then basically we start off where we left off after last week's chapter with the Scabbard stabbing Kaido and heading towards the ground. Kaido's having a flashback with the wound that Odin gave him, and he's remembering Odin's words, and he's like, "This is the same Rio that Odin cut me with," which is showing how strong the Red Scabbards are. Where their armor hockey is on a high level, and they're able to pierce and cut Kaido. You can see in the chapter, and they could just go all the way to the ground. Boom, big explosion. Everybody's shocked. Everybody's like, "What the hell? What's going on?" And of course, one of the funniest things in the chapter that I liked was Queen's expression of all these things that are happening, people infiltrating the castle and reading up all these alerts, and Queen is just shocked. And it's like, really? I mean, if you just did your best if you did a better job at Udon, this wouldn't be happening, right? Then covering up what happened at Udon, nobody knew what was going on. So, Queen, you could have done a better job here. Also, yeah, just that was one of the funniest things in the chapter that I liked. And also we get Big Mom coming in and seeing Straw Hat, like, Straw Hat, what's going on? What the hell are you doing here? You're here to bring down Kaido. And I think it's funny. No, Big Mom says Straw Hat. Luffy looks at Big Mom and says, "I'm busy right now. I don't got time to deal with you, basically, man. I got a bigger fish to fry. I got Kaido to deal with. I don't got time to deal with you." And yeah, then we get that, and we get Nami and Kara getting away, which I saw coming. They escaped the homies. That's fine. They're safe. They're in the clear. People are shocked that Yamato is going against Kaido, which I don't know why. I mean, Kaido abused her when she was a child. I mean, I'm surprised people are shocked that Yamato will turn on. Come on, that's simple. Maybe they didn't know. I don't know. But Yamato turning, that, I mean, you had some of that. And of course, you know, you had Big Mom saying came this far to kill you. They think it's ridiculous that Luffy's going to defeat Kaido. And then Luffy just says that I'm here to kick all your asses. This is going to be an all-out war. Love that. Like, I love this chapter because we're moving. We're in the battles now, man. The war has started. I love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. This is my favorite chapter so far, especially the artwork. The artwork in this chapter was just spot on, especially that ending panel. I'm gonna get to that. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that. So basically, right now we got going forward. So like I said, Queen's being notified of all of this. Queen is shocked. We get the reports of everything that's going on. We got this samurai that should have been arrested in Flower Capital, infiltrating the castle, I think. And they're tallying it all up. You know, they're talking about the Shichibukai, Trafalgar Law doing his thing. And the forces just keep increasing, and you know, we're in trouble. We're in like what's the word I'm looking for, man? If this is a hurricane, right now this is a Category 5. This is a Category 5 hurricane right now. We haven't reached the eye of the hurricane. We're in the beginning phases right now. You know what I mean? Before we get to the calm, and then the storm just comes in and just railroads everything. That's what I equate this to. This is a Category 5 hurricane that's about to just level the playing field, and nobody's ready for it. And, you know, hey, I mean, like I said, if Queen did a better job, this wouldn't be happening, in my opinion. And then the other thing when we get here is Marco the Phoenix. Well, we saw a couple chapters ago that Marco said he saw somebody out in the sea. Obviously, it was Perospero. Goes and picks up his Perospero. They had a conversation. I guarantee you it just went something like this. Marco's like, listen, I know Big Mom. Because Perospero didn't like the alliance with her and Big Mom. With Big Mom and Kaido. So I'm pretty sure the conversation went, look, I think we can work something out here. You know, we can probably maybe break up this alliance. Maybe we can convince Big Mom to help us out here. I can see it happening, but I don't think it'll happen right away. I think something else will happen that will get Big Mom to maybe help out a little bit, then leave. I don't know. I don't like the idea. I don't know. It's fine. But I think maybe Perospero might die. I think what'll happen here is that she's gonna get pissed initially, and she's gonna just rip Perospero's soul out, and we're done with Perospero. But we'll see what happens there. But Marco's here. Love Marco, one of my favorite characters of all time. He's here. I can't wait to see what he does in this arc. It's gonna be amazing. Maybe Straw Hat? Nah, I don't know. He ain't gonna be no Straw Hat. He's another doctor. They don't need another doctor. And then here we go. Now we get to the part with Kaido talking to the Red Scabbards, talking about Orochi's delusion that no one believed about the shadows in the castle, the things that were happening at Punk Hazard, Dressrosa, Zoe, you know, and he's just talking. He's getting hyped. You know, talking about them keeping themselves in secret for 20 years. And saying good job for gathering this many people. But now we're going to get started. Now the real battle's starting. And I love this right here. Here we go. Then you get Kaido turning into dragon form. Dude, I geeked out when I saw that. I was like, ooh, we're getting started, dude. Kaido's getting serious. Kaido's getting serious. And then we see also that the Red Scabbards are a little injured, you know, from the impact hitting the ground, it looks like. Maybe they got into a little scuffle there. They got some scars. And I love this. So, like, this is, like, typical, like, hey, listen, we're going to go to this location and we're going to have a real all-out battle. They go on top of Onigashima Island. And Kaido is he just looks badass in this dragon form. And right next, and I love this shot right here. The artwork in this chapter was phenomenal, especially for Kaido and the Red Scabbards. Beautiful. You got Kaido, and you got the moon behind him, right? And looks like you have some snow falling or something. I love this. This is like a typical, like, old school samurai, like, showed up battle thing going on here. Love it. And right at the end of it, you know, like Kaido's going to his spiel. He's like, he's ready. He's like, he's sobered up now. So this this is a sobered up Kaido. I don't know what's stronger, drunk Kaido, sobered up Kaido. We're about to find out. So then at the end of it, we got Nekomamushi says, this time the moon is full. So yeah, we're gonna get Nekomamushi and Arashi in Sulong form. This is gonna be a phenomenal battle. I hope Oda doesn't disappoint me with this. I don't think he will. I think he's gonna go all out for this. Like I said before, my prediction is this is obvious. Kaido wins. I think Kinemon sacrifices himself, which then elevates Luffy, and then that battle will begin between Luffy and Kaido with whoever else joins him. I'm not sure yet. But no, this is a fantastic chapter. Loved it. If I had to give it a rating, 5 out of 5. It was one of my favorite chapters of all time. We're in the battle, guys. The war has started, and the matchups are starting to take form, and I like it. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Yeah, this is like my second review, man. Definitely rate the video if you like it. If you don't, give it up. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me subscribe to my channel. I will be doing this a little more often now. Like I said, we're in the final stretch of One Piece, so I do want to do as many reviews as possible. So yeah, that's it for me. This is Chewy891 signing out, and you guys have a great day.